In February 2022, the FBI and the U.S. Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency issued a stern warning to critical infrastructure firms in the U.S. They urged these organizations to bolster their defenses in the wake of cyber attacks in Ukraine. These attacks, executed through destructive malware, had the potential to disrupt operations and even had a risk of spilling over to organizations in other countries. The malware was designed to delete data and render computers inoperable, a clear and present threat to any organization. Fast forward to May 2022, when the financial sector was hit hard. Banks found themselves facing a significant increase in destructive attacks, ransomware, and island hopping. Cybercriminals targeted vulnerable partner networks to undermine a company's cyber defenses, a tactic known as island hopping. The financial industry responded by ramping up their security budgets by 20 to 30%. Despite this, destructive attacks rose by 17% compared to the previous year, and a staggering 74% of financial institutions reported being affected by ransomware attacks. By June 2022, the cybersecurity threats had evolved further, reaching the core of American democracy, the election process. U.S. intelligence and national security officials had to brief election officials on various threats, including disinformation about U.S. elections and the increase in violent threats to election officials. This new hybrid threat environment combined both physical and digital threats, leading to a heightened sense of concern among local election officials. The Cybersecurity and Infrastructure Security Agency had to step up their efforts, focusing on securing voter registration databases and encouraging election workers to report threats. In summary, the year 2022 witnessed an alarming rise in cybersecurity threats in the U.S., starting with destructive malware attacks on critical infrastructure, escalating to financial institutions, and finally reaching the very heart of democracy, the election process. These incidents underline the urgent need for robust cybersecurity measures and constant vigilance in our increasingly connected world. The fight against cyber threats is far from over, and it is a battle we must all be prepared to face.